For those of you who just blinked, what you missed was a pretty regular event here in Hazard County. That there's the General Lee, driven by Bo and Luke Duke. If you looked up the phrase grease lightning in the dictionary, chances are there'd be a picture of the old general himself. The boys just won the Capital City Speedway race. They're headed back home to make room for their latest trophy. And this here's Hazard County's finest, Sheriff Roscoe P. Coldtree. Finest in the loosest sense of the word, that is.
When I catch you, Dukes, you're gonna spend your jail time waxing my patrol car. That's right, 2 coats of wax. Hold on, Flash, Daddy's gonna get them Dukes. I love it, I love it.
Looks like Enos decided to join today's parade. As Roscoe's right-hand man, Enos Strait gives hope to anyone trying to make a fast getaway from Hazard's law enforcement.
I'm sorry, Sheriff.
Enos, you dipstick.
Possum on a gun bus, Sheriff. I sure hope I didn't put you in too right of a mood.
Oh, you lug nut. The only mood I'm in is one for catching them Duke boys.
We just won us a major race. We got Hazard's finest chasing us, and my head's still doing donuts over the size of this here trophy. What do you think, cuz?
Alright, you Dukes, pull it on over. Oh, Flash, if we lose those Dukes, you know what that means. Boss Hog will fire me, and that means no more doggy no-no for you. Woo-hoo.
We need to keep going straight.
Just your average Hazard County day, I reckon.
Go left, Bo.
I'm sorry, fellas, but that guy pulled y'all over.
We need to keep going straight.
Folks, now this would be a good time to catch your breath.
Hang on, Flash, Daddy's in hot pursuit.
We need to keep going straight. Go left, Bo. Go left, Bo.
First place, Uncle Jesse. Not too bad, huh?
Never any doubt in my mind that you boys could do it. I guess I should set a couple extra places at the table. Sounds like Roscoe and Enos have worked up quite an appetite.
Mr. Duke, that was the best breakfast I've ever had.
Well, hello there.
Howdy, miss.
Boys, this here's Melanie Shaw. She's with the geology people up at the State University. They're on a field trip here in Hazard, looking for...
Hey, I got you now. Enos, cuff them Duke boys and stuff them for speeding and reckless driving.
Roscoe, show some manners. We got company.
I do, ma'am. Hey, Daisy.
Hey, everybody. No one told me we're having a party this early. Welcome back, boys. Well, hi. Hi there. I'm Daisy. Daisy Duke.
Melanie Shaw.
Say, have we met before?
No, I don't think so.
I was just telling the boys here that Melanie is with the State University on a geology field trip here in Hazard.
Yes, we're doing a survey for possible petroleum-based pockets under Hazard County.
Petroleum-based? You mean oil?
It's really just a part of a routine study we're conducting here in Hazard.
Oil on Uncle Jesse's farm? Well, if that don't beat all.
Hold on there a minute. Like Miss Shaw said, it's too early to say. And that goes for you too, Roscoe.
Say, this geology stuff sounds fun. You need any help?
I am a whiz when it comes to rocks.
Yeah, well, you can break the big rocks into little ones at the state pen. Enos!
I sure am sorry about this, fellas. Congratulations on your trophy. Mighty pretty.
Well, here you go, Enos. Why don't you hold it for us for a second?
Sure, Bo.
Oh!
Enos, watch what you're... Enos!
Sure was nice meeting you, Miss Shaw.
Daisy, why don't you give Melanie here a tour of Hazard?
Oh, that would be great. I do have to meet my associates downtown later, though.
That's no problem at all. I'll be happy to drop you off. Now, are you sure we haven't met before?
I'm sure.
Hold on to your britches. Here we go. Hope I didn't rattle you too much, Melanie.
Not at all. This is fun. I suppose you don't get a chance to do much off-road driving out here, do you?
Are you kidding me? In Hazard County, off-road driving is a favorite pastime.
Well, how about showing me some while you give me the tour?
All right, but you gotta hold on tight now, okay? I'd better go left. I'd better go left. I'd better go right. I'd better go right. I'd better go right. Ah! Woo! If only Bone could have seen that. I'd better keep going straight. I'd better go left. I'd
better go left. I'd better keep going straight. I'd better keep going straight. Now y'all hang on. I'd better go right. I'd better go right. Keep going straight. Here's good old downtown Hazard. I'd better go left. I'd better go right. I'd better go left. I'd better go right. I'd better go left. Better keep going straight. I better go right. Hold on to your britches. Here we go. Hold on to your britches. Here we go. Hold on to your britches. Here we go.
These are my assistants, Johnny Robb and Billy Ben. This is Daisy Duke. She was nice enough to give me a tour.
Now, I don't know about you, but if this is what a geologist looks like, I'd hate to be a rock.
Well, it was nice meeting you.
Thanks again, Daisy.
Nice meeting you, miss. You don't think she recognized us, do you?
Not at all. Don't you worry. By the time we're out of here, Daisy Duke will be spending the next few years in a jail cell, along with those cousins of hers, and we'll be rich. Let's go.
Breaker one. Might be crazy, but I ain't done crazy. Cooter coming at you. Hey, lost sheep, you got your ears on?
Reading you loud and clear, Cooter.
Well, I'm out here at Miss Tisdale's working on her motorcycle, and I'm missing some parts, and I'm pretty sure they're on my workbench back at the garage.
We reach Cooter, we'll swing by the garage, grab the parts, and bring them all out to you.
The sooner the better, y'all. Miss Tisdale's got to finish her mail route by noon.
We'll get a move on then. We'll see you in a little bit.
You boys are aces in my book. Look here now, I'm Crazy Cooter. I'm down. I'm gone.
Go left, Bo. Go right, Bo.
Hey, I got you two boys now.
We need to keep going straight.
It doesn't get much better than this.
Go left, Bo. Go right, Bo.
If a tree falls across a road in Hazard County, and there's no ramp for miles around, can the General Lee still make it? Well, if that don't beat all.
You need to keep going straight. Downtown Hazard. We need to keep going straight.
Now that's gonna go down in history as one of our finest stunts.
We need to keep going straight. I'll run get them parts. You keep the motor running, cuz. We need to keep going straight.
Next stop, Ms. Tisdale's.
We need to keep going straight. Let's keep going. You're gonna want to hang a left up here. There's nothing like a good old jump to get you going. You're gonna want to hang a left up here. There's Miss Tisdale's.
Lost sheep to Bo Peep, lost sheep to Bo Peep. You out there, Daisy?
Go ahead, Bo.
We need a favor.
Okay, what is it?
We're over here at Miss Tisdale's, and her motorcycle broke down, and Cooter's having some trouble with the replacement parts. She could sure use some help with the mail.
Let me just guess. She doesn't want to ride with y'all, does she? I'm a hop and a skip from there, so I'll see you in a little bit, Bo.
Okay, Mr. Tisdale, I'm gonna try and take it nice and easy down the road. Easy, nothing. Step on it, Daisy.
I'd better go left. I'd better go right. I'd better go left. I'd better go right. I'd better keep going straight. I'd better go right.
Whee! Are you okay, Mrs. Tisdale? Never better, Daisy.
I'd better keep going straight.
That's the last one, Daisy. Drop me off at the post office if you would.
I'd better keep going straight. I'd better keep going straight. I'd better keep going straight. going straight.
Crazy Cooter to Bo Peep. Daisy, you out there?
I read you loud and clear, Cooter.
Look, before you run off, drop by the garage. I got a little surprise for you.
Now, if that ain't a sight for sore eyes.
Cooter! Oh, the Roadrunner!
Well, I've been working on it, getting replacement parts here and there for a right good while now. Thought it'd be a nice 4th of July surprise.
Oh, Cooter, thank you! Thank you so much! I'm gonna drive it over to the Boar's Nest right now.
Good. I can do that engine work on Dixie then.
Roscoe and Enos never could maneuver a bend in a road too well. Wouldn't you just know it? A Samaritan. Now, whether it's a good kind or a bad kind is anyone's guess.
All on the Duke's farm?
Now, anyone with half sense would know that the possibility of oil on Uncle Jesse's farm was about as rare as a 500-pound possum.
Roscoe, get this little lady a chair. Miss Shaw, I believe we should talk business. You know, I own the mortgage on the Duke's farm.
I had a feeling, what with you being the most powerful and influential man here in Hazard County, I'd be willing to help you get what you want, if you'd be willing to do something for me.
And what's that?
Well, I heard that you might know where the Mean Green Machine is located.
Did she say Mean Green Machine?
The Mean Green Machine? Never heard of it. Have you, Roscoe?
Well, of course I have. Nope. No, never heard of it.
Boss, I thought we were becoming friends here. I just wanted to see the infamous Mean Green Machine. I've heard so much about it and how you were the genius behind it.
All it took was for Melanie batting her baby blues and flattering Boss Hogg a little more, and...
Of course, you'll prove for certain there really is oil on Uncle Jesse's farm. Not that I don't believe a pretty little thing like you.
With the 4th of July race approaching, the boys and Cooter wanted to give the General a test run on the track at the Hazard County Fair.
Let's see what the General can do here.
Woo! It don't get much better than that. That's so pretty we ought to frame it. Put it up on the wall down at the garage.
You best hold on tight back here, Cooter.
It don't get much better than that.
You all right back there, Cooter?
Yeah, but I think y'all need to put a pillow back here. That's so pretty we ought to frame it. Put it up on the wall down at the garage. Woo! It don't get much better than that. Hammer down, y'all! Stand on it! That's so pretty we ought to frame it. Put it up on the wall down at the garage. It don't get much better than that.
About the time Boss Hogg was leaving with Melanie, Daisy showed up. Like any true Duke, her suspicions were raised at the sight of Melanie and her men riding with the likes of Boss Hogg and Roscoe. And like any true Duke, she just had to see what they were up to.
I should see what Boss and that Melanie girl are up to, but I'd better keep my distance.
I can't watch. You folks let me know how this turns out.
Now, why are they going out to Boggy Swamp? There's Boggy Swamp. More like Creepy Swamp, if you ask me.
The Mean Green Machine. Looks like Boss Hogg's had a little work done on it. For those of you who don't remember the last couple of times old Boss Hogg unleashed this thing on Hazard County, just remember this. The last one to head for the hills is a rotten egg.
You and your friends are more than welcome to inspect the insides, but first, I'd like to know a little more about the oil in Uncle Jesse's field.
I've drawn a rough map to show you the exact location. Go see for yourself.
Oh, the Mean Green Machine.
Uh-huh. I saw that too.
With that little toy, you boys could clear out any bank or gold reserve this side of the Mississippi, or level an entire county like Hazard.
Robbing banks and reserves the only reason I signed on for this in the first place.
How sweet. Here we were planning to go find Daisy and snatch her up, and she was kind enough to come right to us.
I know you.
It's about time. I was worried you'd have me pegged at your uncle's place.
Missy Law. But you should be...
In jail? Oh, we'll have time to talk about that later. Right now, I have to make you pay for ruining my life. You know, people used to say she and I could have been twins. What do you think?
Some things never change.
Oh, they're gonna change in a big way. Starting with Daisy Duke going to jail for bank robbery. Tie her up. I'll be back in a little while.
Whoa! What's Daisy in such a hurry for?
Something's wrong. Let's catch up.
Something's wrong, all right.
Step on it, Bo. She's getting away.
Hang on, cousin. What has gotten into her?
Lost sheep to Bo Peep. Lost sheep to Bo Peep. Daisy, slow down. I don't like the looks of this at all. Lost sheep to Bo Peep. Lost sheep to Bo Peep. Daisy, slow down.
Looks like she's ignoring us.
This don't look good at all.
Hang on, cousin.
Nice driving, cuz.
Enos, why'd you do that?
I'm sorry, fellas, but since Sheriff Roscoe and I was chasing y'all this morning for speeding,
Enos, do you copy? This is an all-points bulletin.
yes, sir. This is Enos, Sheriff.
Enos, keep an eye out for Daisy Duke. You see her again, you arrest her for bank robbery.
What? Daisy robbed the bank? I don't believe it.
And arrest those Duke boys, too. They were probably aiding and abetting somehow.
Yes, sir, Sheriff. This is Deputy Enos Straight. Over and out. Gee whiz. I just can't believe Daisy would rob a bank.
You know better than that, Enos. Daisy'd never rob a bank, not even if she was forced at gunpoint.
We've got to find her.
Well, I'm sorry, boys. Sheriff Roscoe said I had to arrest y'all. We'll get all this sorted out. Until then, y'all have to go to jail. Wait a minute.
Enos, we ain't got time to get arrested. We're going to find Daisy. Hey, I think those are the Roadrunners' tracks.
And it looks like they're headed towards Boggy Swamp.
Let's check it out. I'd sure like to find Daisy before Roscoe and Enos do.
Rise and shine.
I don't know what you're up to, but you're not getting away with it, Missy.
Daisy, honey, I've already gotten away with it. Boys, Miss Daisy Duke is a wanted bank robber.
It's them Duke boys.
So long, Daisy. Good seeing you.
Sure glad to see you, boys.
What's this about a bank robbery?
Missy Law is what it's about.
Mrs. Law? I thought she was in jail.
She's passing herself off as Melanie Shaw.
Hey, you okay to drive?
Don't worry about me, sugar. I'll keep up.
Go right, Bo. Hey, dynamite arrows. Just what I needed. Keep going straight, Bo. Go right, Bo.
Get you Dukes, my name isn't Rush. Oh, me Cole Craig. Please pull over, fellas. Come on now. Enos, you dipstick.
Keep going straight, Bo.
got any more of them dynamite arrows? See if you can't knock out those barrels blocking the bridge up ahead.
If I hadn't have seen it, I wouldn't have believed it. While Enos swam to shore, Roscoe was positively tickled that he had caught the Dukes. Normally, I'd give Daisy and the boys about 5 minutes to wrangle themselves out of this predicament. But with Daisy being framed and Missy in control of the mean green machine, it might take a little while longer.
You kids all right?
We're fine, Uncle Jesse. I mean, aside from being in this cell.
Well, don't you worry none. I'll have you out of there in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. All right, J.D., how much?
Oh, I'm afraid bail won't be set until after the 4th of July. You see, the circuit judge won't be here until after the holiday. But don't you Dukes worry none. You can get out on the 5th of July.
What? We'll miss a race.
You know you could set that bail right now, J.D.
Jesse, it's my responsibility to respect the circuit judge's responsibility. Roscoe, help me get this money back to the board. I mean, help me get this back to the bank. And once we drop this loot off, we'll take a trip over to the Duke farm and have a look at the O.R.L.
What in tarnation put you in here?
Uncle Jesse, does the name Missy Law mean anything to you?
Missy Law? That girl that nearly got you sent to girls' reform school?
Yes, only she's passing herself off as Melanie Shaw.
The geology lady?
Seems she's back in town for a little revenge.
And it's got something to do with the mean green machine.
What? The mean green machine? I thought that hunk of junk was out of commission.
Not anymore. Boss Hogg's had it rebuilt.
If Missy's still harboring that grudge she's had agin you for turning her in, I suppose the mean green machine would be the perfect vehicle for revenge.
Yeah, revenge on Daisy, revenge on us.
And revenge on all of Hazard County.
And to think, there was a time when she was just like a sister to me. Missy and I were like 2 peas in a pod. When we were old enough to drive, we tore up the roads just as bad as Bone Luke. Then, one day, Missy dared me to race her to the county line.
See if you can keep up, Grandma.
Missy, I'll be waiting for you at the county line.
Oh, come on then. Those guys won't wait all day for us, even if we are the prettiest girls in Hazard County.
I'd better go left. I'd better go left.
I know, I'm on the edge of my seat, too.
home straight. I better go right. Missy, I seem to have left you in the dust. Are you still back there? Come on, Roadrunner. Show me what you're made of. Now, it turned out that these two good-looking men Missy was raving about were smuggling moonshine. And Missy decided the two of us should take it off of their hands and run it to the next county. They loaded up Missy's trunk, but I wouldn't let them load mine. And just about then, Roscoe and Sheriff Little from Chickasaw County showed up. I had to tell the truth about what happened, and it got them into a whole heap of trouble. And she's been waiting to get even with me ever since. I should have realized sooner that those geologists, Johnny Robb and Billy Ben, were the moonshine smugglers.
Now don't you fret none, Daisy. That was a long time ago.
Daisy, I sure am sorry to see you in there. You too, Bo. Luke.
Oh, Enos, you have to let us out so we can catch Missy before she does something awful with the mean green machine.
Well, I'm sorry, Daisy. I can't do that. I took an oath, you know, as a lawman, but I brought y'all some lunch. Wait, Bo! Wait! Bo, Luke!
Dagnabbit, oil's leaking.
Keep going left, Uncle Jesse. Uncle Jesse, there's an oil can.
Well, that certainly helped.
Keep going left, Uncle Jesse. We should keep going straight.
This old truck will get us there yet.
Uncle Jesse, there's an oil can.
You're right, Uncle Jesse.
Hold on. Yee-haw! Oh, I felt that in my teeth fillings. Yee-haw!
Uncle Jesse, there's an oil can.
Yee-haw!
You're right, Uncle Jesse. Uncle Jesse, take a left.
There's the impound lot. Almost thought we wouldn't make it.
With the boys and Daisy free to put a stop to Missy, justice finally had a chance to prevail. Thanks to Uncle Jesse, of course. While Uncle Jesse put a cramp in Roscoe and Enos's pursuit, Daisy and the Duke boys got a call from Cooter.
Lost sheep, Bo Pete, Crazy Cooter coming at you. Hey, I think I found something y'all been looking for.
Breaker one, Crazy Cooter coming at you. Daisy, I spotted Mrs. Van. You need to head on out towards the swamp again.
Hang back a bit, Bo.
We'll meet you there. Hurry, Daisy! Daisy, hang a left!
I'd like to see Bo and Luke try that kind of stunt.
Daisy, hurry! Keep going straight there, Daisy!
Something tells me that this is going to be what they call too close for comfort.
Keep going straight there, Daisy! Daisy, hurry! Daisy, swing back around and take that turn you just passed. Daisy, keep going straight there. Daisy, swing back around and take that turn you just passed. Hang a right, Daisy. Hang a right, Daisy.
Now, I don't know about you, but I do believe this qualifies as walking into a trap.
The Mean Green Machine? Oh, I'm gonna throw the book at you Dukes for sure. Yeah, you tell 'em, Belvederes. Yeah.
I'd love to stay and blast you all to oblivion, but it's getting late. See you folks real soon.
If they've headed underwater, there's no way we can catch them.
Well, one thing's for sure. We ain't seen the last of the Mean Green Machine.
Or Missy Law.
The Mean Green Machine's fast getaway made believers out of old Roscoe and Enos that there was more to Missy than just Melanie. As for Boss Hogg and his promise of oil on Uncle Jesse's farm, well, y'all just hide and watch. That's probably the first time a can of motor oil could be called just desserts. After Missy and the Mean Green Machine vanished, it came time for the 4th of July race at the New County Fairgrounds.
Let's get going. We're coming down the stretch now. We're coming down the stretch now.
The General qualified and even set a new record to boot. All that was left to do was a final inspection by Cooter and the garage.
Am I seeing things? Or was that Missy Law's van?
Swing back around, Bo. Let's get a closer look.
The only kind of closer look I'd take involving Missy would require some serious firepower.
Hang back a bit, Bo. We might kill her.
Yeah, I know, it's a pretty spectacular jump. But just sit tight and we'll see how it turns out.
Woo! Watch that corner, Bo!
Go right, Bo.
Howdy, folks. Did you miss me? I missed you, but now I can say that I'm about to score a direct hit.
All I can think of to say right now is, uh-oh.
We could use a dynamite arrow. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we are out of dynamite arrows.
There's gotta be some dynamite around here somewhere.
Way to go, Bo. Way to go, Bo. Fly, General, fly.
That, my friends, is what is referred to as by the skin of your teeth. And, of course, Missy was nowhere to be found. 4th of July in Hazard County. It don't get more baseball, mom, and apple pie than this, folks. Or baseball, mom, apple pie, popcorn, and pretzels, in Boss Hogg's case.
Here you go, Flash.
He's ready and raring to go, y'all. Everything looks top-notch.
What would we do without your support?
Well, you'd probably finish last.
Drivers, the race begins in 1 minute.
Music to your ears, ain't it?
You ready to do this, cuz?
As always.
Something tells me this party's just been crashed.
It is my pleasure to announce the opening of the fantastic 4th of July race.
Boss, how about letting Roscoe say it this year, huh?
Say what?
You know the words. On your mark, get set, and get...
Oh, you mean on your marks, get set, go!
That was more than naughty, that was just plain rude.
One lap down and 2 to go. We are in the lead. Down one more, cuz. We are in the lead. finish line, here we come. And in first place.
Oh, I just never get tired of seeing that general win. Hey, that's Missy's car. Uncle Jesse, I gotta do something. Bo and Luke are just sitting ducks out there.
Roscoe, that's my mean green machine.
Yeah, it is. It certainly is.
Well, do something, you lunkhead.
All right, Missy. If you're aiming to finish this, then let's finish it! Bo, Luke, we gotta get Missy away from the fairgrounds before she hurts somebody.
Head for the rock quarry. I got an idea.
Oh, my baby! My baby!
Hey! Missy's getting away!
Let's go after her.
No, boys. This is between Missy and me.
Look, I trust Daisy to catch her.
But I don't trust Missy. Come on.
Roscoe, someone's gonna pay for ruining my baby.
Enos, after them Dukes and that crook Missy Law. You thugs, you're under arrest.
You trying to race me to the county line again, Daisy?
Nope, I'm just aiming to drive you right into the county jail.
Seems like old times then.
You folks sit tight. This won't take too long. Ain't nothing like a good-looking woman with an effective right hook. Once Daisy gave Missy her walking papers, Hazard's finest showed up to take over. And as a consolation prize, Missy wound up getting a return ticket to the state pen. While Boss Hogg was mourning the loss of his beloved Mean Green Machine, he also had the additional heartache of awarding the Duke boys the cash prize for winning first place in the 4th of July race. Of course, with the prize money, Bo and Luke were able to pay off a whole lot of Uncle Jesse's mortgage. And with the recovered bank money, Boss Hogg had even more of a reason to count his blessings. Roscoe, of course, still had Flash.
Give Daddy a kiss. Ooh. You know, you need some mouthwash.
And even Enos comes out on top for a change. I guess it just goes to show that in Hazard County, life is full of surprises. But it wouldn't be Hazard any other way.